Rick, in my old age, I don't remember much from my childhood.
In your old age, your ripe old age of what?
Of 26, but
I'm 56 years old. Damn!
I'm sorry.
I feel damn. But I feel 42. Damn. No. But in my old age, I don't remember much from my childhood, but I do remember some obscure cartoons.
Okay.
That some of y'all may or may not remember.
Okay, all right. Give me a good one.
So one off the rip.
Give me one that you think I wouldn't know.
That you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Lloyd in space. Lloyd in space. Come on, Rick. Talk to me. It was a Disney Channel show.
Okay, Disney.
It was about an alien kid. He would go
kid.
to. I think he was in high school. I'm not 100% sure. He was in high school. He would have to do chores and stuff like that. It introduced us to cartoon Buzz Lightyear because a cartoon Buzz Lightyear would always try to arrest him like a cop.
And this was a cartoon?
Yes, it was a cartoon. But it wasn't a full show. I don't think. I think it was only like 13 minutes. One of them joints.
Oh, I think I'm starting to remember. He was green.
Yeah, he was green. Yeah.
I
Lloyd,
remember now.
He would always get into shenanigans.
Yeah.
You seen the. It's. I'm gonna try to put it up here if I can. Hopefully YouTube will let us. It's a joint where they was playing baseball or something, and they broke a window to the ship, and then everybody got sucked out of the ship.
Oops.
I was like, that's murder.
No,
they murdered
not in
him.
Cartoon Land.
Yeah, not in Cartoon Land.
That's
They survived.
crazy.
Yeah. Lloyd in space was my
That's
shit.
a good pull. I
Yeah.
really don't remember that joint.
Yeah, Lloyd was
Give me a key character.
Lloyd. I can't remember character names. I'm not gonna lie. I can't remember those character names. He had a big ass homeboy, which I'm assuming was the fat friend,
Okay.
but he was more like he's a little robotic, I guess.
Every time I'm thinking about it, that show just reminds me of basically Space Doug. Is Doug
they do got
Doug
the
a
same
secret
name.
show? I don't think Doug is a secret
No,
show.
Doug isn't. Doug was hot.
Yeah.
Doug was popular. Younger people probably don't remember him because like they stopped showing Doug like when we became like teenagers. So understandable if you don't remember Doug, but Doug was a banger. I'm sorry, you can't go wrong. Oh, honorable mention.
Yeah.
Oh, people might remember this though. As Told by Ginger.
Oh, that's a good one.
That was
what
yeah,
was
that's
the
an honorable
show?
mention.
It was a shorty. She was it was a cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
They would draw her really short. She would almost be like she was from space. She would have like she would do a costume change and she would fight like bad guys and crime. She was small redhead, wore like it was like Jenny something. She wore pink with a
channel
little
was it
blaster. I think it was Cartoon Network. Let me see.
Jenny. When you said Jenny, I was thinking My Life as a Teenage Robot.
No,
but it's not
no.
that. No.
Let me see.
That's another banger. Motherfucker
Yeah, but
might
that's
never
not
remember.
that's not a sleeper.
You don't
If
think
you
I-
don't, all right, hold on. If you don't know Life is a Teenage Robot, Life, then
I forgot about
Life as a Teenage Robot,
Come on, man.
If you don't know about that, you gotta tap in. You gotta find some streaming service, and you gotta like tap in because that's one of them joints.
As Rick looks for that Cartoon Network show or potentially Cartoon Network show, I feel like I don't know what the cartoon game is really like now, but I feel like it's like unalived compared to like what we had, bro. And maybe I'm just an old head, just being like nostalgic, but I don't see nothing that the kid like what they got Bluey, which is basically just Blue's Clues, which is just the current version of Blue's Clues. Basically, it's about real life. They not like
I guess Bluey is new age blues,
yeah,
Clues, but without
without
cool
the
parts.
clues part, but like
Yeah, without the cool parts.
no, I enjoy Bluey. I have a daughter. I don't just watch Bluey on my own time.
Oh, really?
I was like, just so y'all know, like, well, this nigga's weird. But I do enjoy Bluey. It does teach you about like real life, and it's good enough, and the jokes are good enough that the parents could get. Mm-hmm. Like the parents be like actually tired instead of happy all the time.
Okay.
So
That's
I
fair.
I enjoy that. Shout out my pops. What else? Yeah, I can't think of no other like banger cartoons. I guess they got Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, the kid version. That's cool. It's teaching kids about Marvel, I guess, in a more digestible fashion. But I guess we were watching cartoons that we shouldn't have been. Like Courage was like a very eerie and
Courage.
Yeah, Courage was like
Courage, and I'm getting sucked into this. I'll maybe look this up and put it at the end of the video.
Yeah,
we can have a discussion about it.
Mm-hmm.
But no, Courage is basically. Oh, I forgot about this joint, Juniper Lee. But Courage is a show that no child under the age of 10 should have been watching.
And we most definitely
I was way younger than I should have been.
Real Monsters. That shit used to fuck me up. I used to be scared as fuck. Yeah, I used to be because it always came on at 3 a.m.
in the sewers.
Yes, bro, that shit used to be scary as fuck. I used to wake up at like 2 a.m. Nickelodeon's already on.
Yeah.
And it'd be them. And I'd be too scared to
they
get up.
like shit.
You used to smell them?
They lived in the sewers.
Well, they're real monsters, Rick. You think monsters smell like Old Spice?
If you believe Monsters Inc.
Oh, well. That's Disney.
No, that's Pixar.
Well, that's Disney.
Nah.
Nickelodeon is the real, show you real life.
Oh, man.
But Rick, I'm sorry. I've been ball hogging.
But that's two sides of the spectrum.
Yeah.
I guess if I were to lean the other way, you remember Mucha Lucha?
Rick.
Mucha Lucha.
I'm a
Mucha Lucha.
Fan. You know I remember Mucha Lucha.
What was his name? Like the Roach?
Yeah, the Roach. And he'd be like, that's a pull. That's a pull right there. That's a banger right there. Hold on, pull up Mucha Lucha so I can remember that shit. That's a pull right there. I'm a wrestler fan. It was like cartoons and wrestling. I'm locked.
Yeah.
I'm locked. You got me.
You in for life?
Yeah, that was my shit, man.
I'm crying.
What was that on? Was that on Kids
That was
WB?
on Cartoon Network.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I don't know. Old age is fucking me up, guys. I don't remember shit. Besides minimal details. I'm already seeing some shit.
Yeah, I was trying to pull up like the names of the characters, but Google's being weird. Hold on.
Nah, man. Mucha Lucha is a pull.
Mucha Lucha is amazing. To swing back the other way, you remember Witch?
What is that? What is that about?
It was a show about how many letters is in Witch? 5?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Each girl's initials spelled out Witch, and they each had an elemental power.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Yeah, and they had to travel to a magical world.
We could throw that on right now. That sounds crazy.
Yeah, no, it's great. I'll pull it up. His name was the Flea.
The Flea.
The Flea. And then there was a
Buena Girl.
Yeah, Buena Girl, which is crazy because that's just
you know what's crazy? Ricochet.
Yeah.
I just peeped. It's a wrestler by the name of Ricochet that wrestles now. He's around our age. He stole it. I'm on to you.
Does he have a move where he jumps from rope to rope before slamming into him?
He can.
He can.
That's not. If he did it, it wouldn't be crazy.
That was Ricochet's special move. He would turn into a pinball.
Yeah.
And he would go around the ropes and then slam into him.
Does he do that? Nah, he don't. But he definitely he stole that from.
I remember with Mucha Lucha, their whole thing was they would have their special moves, and they could learn special moves.
Yeah, from other people.
Yeah. And I remember the Flea had one where he turned into a garbage truck or something.
Yeah, it was very
No, they would turn into stuff.
So yeah, they would definitely turn into stuff. That was, I remember sometimes I'm like, well, he's cheating.
Yeah, they would say the move, and the move would appear on the screen the words, and then they would transform into the move.
We need a live action Mucha Lucha. I don't
think it translates very well.
Get what's dude name? Get Jack Black in it. Love you. Get Jack Black in that motherfucker. He could be Nacho Libre again. And then I don't think Jack Black can pull that again.
No, not
his back.
No, not
he
that.
Was like, ah! My bad.
I'm crying.
Yeah, maybe not.
But this is which?
That's Rick. You're getting into like some
No, this
real
is-
deep recesses, bro.
All right,
That's crazy.
JetX.
I thought I was cooking. Rick is going crazy. That's you getting into some deep recesses.
JetX
bro.
is one of the greatest channels that Disney ever created before it turned into Toon Disney, and they started to do.
Isn't it Disney XD? Isn't that what JetX turned into?
It was channel, at least for us, it was channel 119. It was JetX.
Yeah, I remember.
Then
that.
it turned to Toon Disney,
Okay.
and then right now it's Disney XD.
Now it's Disney XD.
Or at least if Disney XD still exists, I don't think
It
it
might
does.
not. Yeah.
I think
it might not.
I think they combined all the channels. Because Nickelodeon was 3 different channels. Do you remember? It
Teen Nick.
It was Nickelodeon, Teen Nick, and then it was
Nicktoons.
Yep. And then they had
And then
technically
Nick
a 4th
Jr.
channel,
wanted to
Nick
tap
Jr.'s
in,
or
yeah.
Noggin.
Noggin was the shit.
Yeah, well,
hey, speaking of Noggin,
yeah.
I got something for y'all, but we go keep going. I got something for y'all.
But no, back when they split up the channels, you could find any Angry Beavers. You remember Angry Beavers?
Yeah, I remember Angry Beavers.
Oh man, there was
some Angry Beavers had some crazy jokes in there.
No, they had some wild stuff.
Where it was like, I don't think they're.
It was very Ren and Stimpy-esque without
Yeah.
being as bad as Ren and Ren and Stimpy is the highlight of cartoons that kids shouldn't have watched.
You remember?
And Rocko's Modern Life. If you watched Rocko's Modern Life,
That was real.
you were too young to be watching that because his job
wasn't he fucking. I feel like Rocko.
No,
was fucking.
his job was a we can't say this word on TikTok. A SEX phone operator.
Oh, yep, I remember that. Yeah.
We can't say that on TikTok.
You remember Cow and Chicken?
Yeah.
That
That
was my
was
shit, too.
definitely should have been a Adult Swim show.
Yeah, it was.
It was the last Cartoon Network cartoon before it got into Adult Swim.
Yeah, I think it got picked up. Like they were thinking about it, but they were like, "Nah, this ain't that bad." And then they just
It had the devil.
It did have the devil. A lot of shows when we was kids had the devil though.
But the whole point of the show was basically that the mom probably had some form of bestiality because remember the theme song? Mama had a chicken. Mama had a cow. Dad was proud. He didn't care how. Cow. So if you really think about what that theme song is alluding to, Mom was wilding out. Or it was obviously
Way to ruin a childhood.
Well, if we were to look at it in a realistic sense, the mom cheated on the dad twice, and he knew the kids were so different from him and each other that
he just was like
he still didn't care and just loved the family as a whole. If we were to look at it from like what the creator was probably trying to convey, that's the darker side of it.
That's
that he was raising two other dudes' kids.
That dude or woman, whoever wrote that show, was probably talking about real life events.
Oh, 100%. Do you remember the side? Do you remember the side show of Cow and Chicken with the secret agent Weasel?
And
and the baboon.
Yeah.
Weasel baboon. And the Weasel had a really deep voice.
I think that's why. This is why our generation like does drugs so heavily. Like, obviously we don't do the stuff that our parents were doing.
Wow, that's not true.
Let's say this. It's frowned upon.
It is. It is a lot more frowned upon.
If you do
do all
the
that.
snow.
Yeah. Well, not the
Or any variant.
Snow is recoverable. I'm talking about
Snow is recoverable. I don't know.
You got the
about
rock. When you got when you got
hey, cue up a Paul George.
I'll tell you this. And this is way off topic for what we're talking about. I would rather fall into a pile of snow
than a pile of rock. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Pile of rock, you're done.
Your whole life is upside.
Yeah,
you
done.
don't recover from that.
The snow is a rich person's indulgence.
It is
so to speak.
100%.
But I got another one for you, Rick.
Right,
We mentioned Noggin briefly before. Oswald.
Oswald.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oswald, my fucking guy. I think
man.
I think.
What was he? He was an octopus or a
Yes.
squid?
Ooh.
Octopus, because he was an O, and he's Oswald.
Yeah.
Oswald the squid wouldn't sound as good.
It would have. That's some shit. That's some shit that Adult Swim would do. Oswald the squid. Yeah, they would do. And he'd just be like, "No, bro, I'm a fucking squid."
Stop calling
That's
me.
a scared. Oh, that's a scared. Stop
so
calling
stupid.
me a fucking octopus. I'm a
Just
squid.
because my name starts with an O don't mean I'm count my tails. I mean count my legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop counting, right? I don't got 8 of those, right?
Oh, I did. Dumbass bitch. Oswald, I'm sorry. Your name's Oswald. I just
Weenie died. Is that what you wanted to hear?
No, I can play Oswald. Oswald's skits coming soon. I got the blue fin there. No, we doing that. Oswald's skits coming soon.
Weenie died. Is that what you wanted to hear about today? I had to put him down. He bit a kid.
No, Oswald's skits coming soon. Baby.
What was his dickhead of a neighbor?
Oh shit.
He was like a neat freak.
Yeah. Oswald used to get that. Oswald, I talk about this a lot. Oswald was another one of them shows that prepared you for real life because he was just a chill dude.
Yeah.
Took care of his dog, paid bills. He would get aggravated about like work and different shit.
Yeah.
And he would just get caught up in like day-to-day stuff. It felt like the closest rendition a 4-year-old could see of real life. Basically, because he just paid me like he would get bills and be like, "Fuck."
I'll say this, right? Oswald was ahead of his time because if you really think about it, and this is me stretching here, and I'm not being disrespectful or being against any group of people or whatnot.
Okay.
If you really think about it, Oswald was just a single gay man living in like the world, because like you ain't gonna tell me it's just a dude named Oswald chilling with a dog named Weenie, living in like what seemed to be like not Paris,
and he did enjoy it. Well, shit.
They knocked me out.
That's it for talking shit about
Oswald. I was like, what? He was what? He was sweet. He's like, I'll show you sweet.
Okay. Oswald did enjoy his fashion, even though he only wore a hat.
Well, but it was a certain type of hat.
Rick, what? What was the certain? I'll put Oswald up here. What was the certain type of hat, Rick?
What kind of hat you wearing?
I'm wearing a fitted.
Yeah, you think Oswald was wearing a fitted? You think Oswald was wearing a fitted? What was he wearing? A beret?
It was
a top hat? Hey, I'll tell you what. You walk around here with a beret or a top hat with weenie. I can tell you what niggas. I can tell you what niggas will start thinking. They'll start calling you Oswald. It was like, oh, there you go, Oswald.
No, my God. He did enjoy his fashion. He enjoyed his pastries. I also enjoyed my pastries.
Yeah, he did.
But he just like had a fascination with the pastry. Like it wasn't just like, oh, I like eating them. He enjoyed like the designs and all that stuff. So might be a little.
Whoa, you can't come at me and to do that as a.
I thought that's where we was going. Now I'm wilding.
Yes. No,
so Oswald is a part of the LGBTQ community, LGBTQ plus community.
That's what I think. Nothing wrong with it. He was a trendsetter.
He was very much a trendsetter.
Yeah. I didn't want a weenie because I was just like, oh, who wants a weenie?
That's not a very dangerous dog.
No,
either.
Weenie was like an asshole sometimes.
Yeah, he was. He, like I said, like he would have to deal with Weenie running away, and he would always have a tray of like cupcakes or something. And he would have to chase him through the street. Oswald is, wow. Let's move on. What's your next?
Mine. I feel like this is a true sleeper.
Okay.
I'm 16, trying to find my way. Got a cool car.
Rick. 16.
Oh, today.
Listen. I thought I couldn't wait to be 16
Because of that show?
This is a vibe.
100%.
This is
They only
a
had one
fucking
black
vibe.
guy, but they only needed one because he
only
was
needed
cool.
one. Yeah, he was cool.
He wasn't basic, but he did work at a music store.
He did work. You gotta sprinkle a little something in there.
You got to make it
Yeah,
realistic.
you gotta make it realistic.
It can't be realistic
At
without
least
stereotypes.
he didn't have like a basketball or something.
Yeah,
Like,
and at least he didn't rap.
he didn't rap.
He could not rap.
And he listened to other music. Yeah,
he listened to a lot of
different
mostly
type of
rock.
music. Yeah, which
And
is fair.
So if I were to give you a multiple choice question
Mhm.
about where this was made, do you know where
I know where
16
it was
came
made.
from? Okay,
It was made in Canada.
made in Canada.
Yeah.
Do you know other shows that we as Americans digest? That is Canadian. We can make that a whole different video, honestly.
Yeah, we could. Life with Derek, the incestuous show.
They made a movie.
They did.
To wrap that
I
up.
seen.
It's an
I
adult-
watched it on TikTok,
Really?
and you know the 45 parts. I watched it on TikTok.
Yeah. Did they get together at the end?
They might as well had.
That's gross.
They ended up moving in together. They moved in together because their parents needed them to fix their house or some shit.
Didn't
I
they
don't-
both have kids at that point?
Yes, they both had kids. They ended up moving in together with the kids to fix their parents' house, whatever the fuck. And that sibling angst was still there, which is so fucking weird, bro. That's why they both single, because the other people was probably like, these motherfuckers is fucking.
Weird. Yeah, no. That's crazy, actually.
And then they ended up at the end agreeing to live together like full time or something,
like forever?
basically, to
this-
help each other
Yeah,
out
we'll move in together
with parenting.
with only one master bedroom. All the kids get their own bedroom because it's a big enough house.
Yeah, it's because you don't want to buy a new spot
Yeah.
with an extra room.
Derek
like
could get the blow up mattress,
yeah, like
but it's
even though
never-
we got a
but it's-
king size bed.
but it never gets turned on at night for some reason. But he's
Well,
supposed to
because
be-
he don't want to wake the kids up. Like they.
Oh, he does it in the afternoon. and
Yeah,
then-
right. Yeah, it's already like it'd be it'd be blown up,
Yeah.
and it's nighttime, so you don't want to be all loud.
So
with
why
the
is it
blow-up
still in the
matches.
box?
He unravels. See, y'all don't peep. Like
Yeah.
he unravels it
Yeah.
in the afternoon when the kids at school.
Yeah.
So it's already ready
Yeah.
for nighttime.
But why is it still factory sealed?
Well, Shorty. She very like
Yeah.
a neat freak and stuff. She always like seal it back,
Yeah.
so it's just not like open in the wind. You
Yeah.
know, just like good.
So so why is it still at the store?
They gonna get it next week, Rick. The economy bad, bro.
They've been in that house for a year.
They gonna get it next week.
They've been in that house for a year.
Rick, they be busy, bro.
Yeah.
You hear me get louder?
Yeah.
They be busy.
Yeah. She's 8 months pregnant.
I mean, we don't judge people. She might be finagling, with folks.
Yeah.
We're not gonna judge.
She named it Derek Jr.
Cause Derek, that's her brother, bro. They love each other.
And then when they asked her about it, she was like, I named him after his father.
Living life with Derek. And that's life with Derek in a nutshell.
In a nutshell. How close can you get it to the interlude to a porno as possible before it gets taken off air?
Well, that's they would just what's the word? They would I don't know if I can say this on TikTok. They would they would tease and edge people. They would get it. They would get to the point where you be like, "Are they about the kids?"
Remember that
And then they
episode-
would stop.
Remember that episode she was stuck in the washing machine and Derek had to get her out? And she kept saying, "Step bro, help me."
I think that
That was a different life
yeah,
with
that might
Derek?
be different. I'm pretty sure somebody. Does Canada have your?
Life with D. Rick.
It's a black dude. It's a black dude. Hey, your producers, if that's not out yet, that's gonna go crazy.
Life with D. Rick.
Listen, your producers, if that ain't out yet, y'all can have it. We don't plan on shooting.
we are not filming that one.
So you can have it and just tag RB in it.
Don't even do that. You can send me a undisclosed amount of money
That's fair.
on a
Okay.
check that comes
And don't
from
say don't
come from a separate account than the account you do business on. You could do that for me, and I'll
X
appreciate
and
it.
X Network just sent you 10 bands.
Yeah, no.
I was like,
thanks for the idea.
yeah.
Thanks for the scene idea. And then you just gotta sit with that.
Oh my god. Hey. 10 bands. Fuck it. You got it, brother. But yeah. What were we talking about before we got
Life
to
with
the, oh
Derek.
yeah, 16.
16, yeah.
16 made me feel like being a teenager was gonna be awesome. It wasn't.
Yeah.
But
All the same things happened in that show. A job,
yeah.
money problems,
Yeah.
women problems.
Yeah.
The only thing that was different was it was at like,
A mall. No, you know why it was a vibe? Because they was never in school.
yeah, they never had school.
They
You
never
always
had
see them
school.
outside of school.
Yeah, they were going to school.
Yeah, they kept talking about doing homework and shit.
But we never seen
never
that part.
not seen a
That's
lick of them niggas.
That's
they had
90% of being 16.
they had infinite hours outside of school. Like they would spend like minimum 10 hours at that mall a day, and you'd be like, wait, if you just got off of school, how long is that mall open for? Seemed like that mall was open forever, and it was always doing well, but there was little foot traffic.
No, for real. Because it was always dead in there.
It was always there. Always 5 tables put together at the food court where they could just fool around and just do shenanigans.
But you remember the one day where it was like the holidays or something, and it was packed,
was packed.
and they said, damn,
We can't even sit down. Jonesy, get us a table. Chew, get off my back. It was like, sorry, dude. I thought you were a surfboard.
Who? That's direct dialogue from the show. If didn't that have some like what's up with Canada and the step bro shit? Didn't that have
No,
some,
that
like,
never
step
had
bro
anything
shit?
like that.
'Cause didn't Shorty
Jonesy
wasn't
was
Shorty-
messing with the goth girl,
Okay.
and maybe their parents knew each other or something.
No,
but
the preppy girl, her and the fuck boy parents
Jonesy?
got together.
maybe, but they never was like an item, so it never really counted.
Okay, all right.
Or no, you thinking of Jonesy and the brown haired girl?
Yeah, the preppy girl.
No, the preppy girl is the blonde haired girl.
No, that's the dumb girl. the stereotypical.
Is it bad that I don't remember any of the women characters' names?
A
But
little sexist, but I mean, hey,
all I remember is Jonesy and Jude, and they both started with a J.
that's easier to remember as well. I don't
Jude
remember.
is the easiest to remember.
Jude is the
He was
like
basically
skater
Shaggy.
kid. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
the skater kid. Definitely was smoking. Definitely.
What was the
smoking.
black dude's name? I feel like we should know that.
Chad.
That wasn't his name.
Chadwick.
R.I.P.
Corbin Blue.
That nigga's alive.
Oh. Caleb.
I think you're going backwards.
Daryl.
I think you're going too far forward. Okay, I got a list.
Jerome.
You're not gonna guess it. We got Jen, the brown hair
Preppy girl. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We got Jonesy Garcia. He was Hispanic.
Okay. All right.
Jude Lazowski, so he was Polish.
Okay.
Caitlin Cook, that was the
blonde girl. Yep.
Nikki Wong, that was the goth, like.
She was
Skater
Asian?
punk? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Didn't know she was Asian.
Let me see. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Black guy name starts with a W. You got one
Walter.
last shot. That's the worst guess you got. Wyatt Williams. They got the Williams
I was
right.
gonna go Wade next.
Wade would have
Wade.
actually been black.
Yeah, because Wade is black. Sean Kim Possible. Who else they got?
That's the squad.
Shaggy wasn't in it. No,
Shaggy was Jude.
Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I was thinking. Cool. Yeah, 16. I thought, but they just took out all the worst parts of being 16,
100%.
which is going to school, which is 90% of being. If you're a good kid, now if you're a YN or a bop, then I guess you're not in school.
Those
that much.
terms didn't exist. You were a thug.
You were
thug and a loose woman.
No, we had a different word. If we didn't grow up in the 50s, Rick. Damn, she's a bit loose. No, we didn't.
A sloot.
I don't remember we used to say that. We did used to say that. Didn't we? That was us though. That wasn't a universal
Salute.
thing. Damn, what did we used to say?
A thug and a salute.
All right, there you go.
But to stay on trend,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw another one out there for you.
Okay, talk to me.
I'm not sure how long this video is.
This video is.
We can
super
cut
long.
out all the dead air stuff, but this,
Yeah, we did talk about other stuff
Yeah.
too. Yeah. That's true.
But Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go.
I remember that dumbass shit.
What do you mean dumb?
I just didn't.
I can name all the monkey robots.
Go.
Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go. Need it anymore? Hold on. Atari, Sparks, Nova, Auto, Chiro, Super Robot Monkey. I think I might have missed one. I think I might have called them all though. High key.
It's okay.
Atari.
It's okay if you missed
Sparks.
one. You know why, Rick?
Nova,
Because that shit.
Auto.
That shit was.
Because it was Atari was the black one. Nova was the yellow girl one. She was the only girl. I'm missing the red one. He was like sarcastic. He was a sarcastic dickhead. Hold on. And I don't know why Super Robot Monkey Team was like ahead of its time. Characters would die. Like
I just didn't want to tap in.
Gibson. No, I said Gibson, didn't I?
I think you did.
He was the smart, sassy
Let me see.
blue one. I'm going through the list of characters.
Yeah, I was not tapped into that. Not gonna lie.
I don't know how you weren't.
I'm 10 toes on it being trash. Not gonna lie.
You don't even remember any of it.
I don't need to. I just remember as soon as you said it, I remember.
Sparks was the red one.
I remember
Okay,
the disdain.
so
I
I
felt.
I think I got everybody but Gibson. Yeah, let me see.
The animation wasn't bad.
Animation was great.
Yeah.
You're just. I think you're a hater.
I might be because I wasn't fucking.
Yeah,
with it.
Chiro was the boy, and he had
Yeah,
absorbed
I was
the.
not vibing with that, bro.
He had absorbed the basically their equivalent to the mystical monkey energy. Like he had absorbed the he could like summon like a Susano gorilla around himself, and he could like basically destroy stuff and whatever with his aura of gorillaness.
That does sound crazy to you.
Nope. Atari was the black one. Sparks was the red one. Gibson was the smart one. Otto was the green one. He could put his hands together and make a buzzsaw. Nova was the girl. Yeah. So I did. Everybody.
I think you might have missed Gibson.
I missed Gibson.
Yeah, you named all of them.
Atari, Sparks, Nova, Otto. Yeah, I missed Gibson. I don't know where Gibson goes in there.
Was it last?
Gibson, Nova. Yeah, it goes Atari, Gibson, Nova, Sparks, Auto, Chiro, Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go.
I'm good. I got another show.
How do you not like that show?
don't fuck with
It
that
had
show.
a lot of dark
I
themes.
didn't fuck with that show. Maybe if I ran it back, but I just never was vibing.
They
with
were robots, so there would be times where like there was alternate realities or like nightmare episodes where they dreamed that they got powered off, and when they got powered back on, it would be like 1,000 years in the future, and everybody who knew them was gone and dead.
it. Damn, that's just dark. That's like super dark. Fuck.
It was a great show. That's why I'm surprised you didn't like it. It was great, and they teamed up and combined into like or they could control like a giant robot ape.
So Power Rangers,
Yes,
Monkey Rangers.
yes, 100%.
I'm good, man. Oh yeah, you like Power Rangers.
I love Power Rangers.
I would watch Power Rangers when literally nothing else was on,
Oh, you're.
and like
I was about
that's
to call
all
you
I
a
had.
word.
A neighbor,
No,
a hard R.
it's gonna be a word.
I got another one. Y'all gonna make fun of me because I just said I didn't watch this, but I watched that.
What?
Maggie
And the ferocious.
and them
Beast?
ferocious beasts. It's a bang. Listen, don't do that, bro.
I'm gonna do
Don't
that
do
because
that.
of how you treated Super Robot Monkey.
Let me ask y'all this. How many of y'all watch that?
Uh-huh.
And how many of y'all watch Maggie and the Ferocious Beast?
I think I'm gonna get him with that one.
Maybe you might have us just because I'm not gonna say fan base, what our supporter base is like.
Yes.
But realistically, I I'm almost certain more people watch Maggie and the Ferocious Beast, bro. Just on numbers.
I think you'll be surprised.
On our fan base, our support base is gonna agree with you. If we looked it up, more people watch Maggie and the Ferocious Beast.
But that's the thing. I don't think they really banged with Maggie and the Ferocious Beast because the Ferocious Beast was a liar. He was neither ferocious nor a beast.
He was. They had Hamilton. They really wasn't on shit.
No,
they wasn't on shit.
The Ferocious Beast was the most pump fake title they've ever given any type of character. He was neither ferocious nor beast, and he had a weird shape. His head was shaped like a duck's paw, or a duck's a duck's flippers, or what would you call it, feet?
I think Maggie was like one of the original like YNs though, because like she would just like, how do you like?
Who wins a fight, Maggie or Christopher Robin?
I think Maggie
Christopher
got
Robin.
it. I think Maggie. Listen, peep, Maggie got it. Cause she might be an Omega level mutant. She made that whole world, and she made Hamilton and the Ferocious Beast and everybody that was in that verse. Mm-hmm. She made that, bro.
So did Christopher Robin.
Yeah, but the Woods was already there. Like he ain't make the Woods.
I guess that's
he
fair.
He made Life.
Yeah.
But he didn't make the 100
He didn't make
Woods.
Space.
Yeah, he didn't make Space. She made
Scarlet Witched it.
Yeah, she Scarlet Witched it. I think if she said no more Christopher Robin, it'd be over. It'd be over. No more 100 Acre Wood.
Question is,
and then it'd be over.
Question
bro.
is, could she get that off before Tigger gets down to her?
I don't know. Is Tigger faster than a sentence?
You've seen Tigger jump around the trees. When his tail actually working.
Let's say
when
this.
his tail is working.
It depends on where
Flash level threat.
It depends on where Tigger is starting at and where she's at. That's all it depends on.
What about Rue?
Rue? They would have to know. Do they know? Like, is it a prep time fight or is it a random encounter?
they can sense other imaginary creatures, so they already know what the game is.
So they already know what they on.
Yeah.
Where they at?
In the woods.
That might be tough. In the woods, that might be tough because that's his domain expansion. 100 Acre Wood.
Christopher Robin.
Yeah, no. In the 100 Acre Wood, he might have it, bro.
Christopher Robin being a jujutsu sorcerer is so crazy to me. So nuts to me.
So it'd be Scarlet Witch versus Sukuna. Basically.
Or Gojo.
Or yeah.
No, Megami. He would be Megami because each one of the imaginary friends is a Shinigami.
Yeah, so Scarlet Witch versus Megami, basically, yeah.
And then
I got Maggie. I think Maggie.
And then Rabbit would be like Maharaga.
With the treasure on his tongue. It's just a big ass Pooh Bear. It's just a big ass.
This is gross.
Nah. And then like I think she's an Omega level Omega level threat. There we go. Cause she made a whole world. She made Life. And she was always starting shit with people. That's why I called her a YN. Cause she was always starting shit with people. And Hamilton and Beast to be like,
they had to curb it.
Gang, maybe we shouldn't.
We don't got this one.
And she'd be like, stop being a bitch. And come on. And Hamilton and Beast be like, all right, Maggie.
Sulking after her is crazy. This would be my last one.
Stop being a punk ass bitch and come on.
This would be my last one, right?
Okay.
You might not remember it, but I'm going to throw this out here for the people who do remember it. On Jetix. You remember Jetix, the channel?
Yes. Yep.
Jetix had some of the earliest introductions to anime we ever seen. There was a show on there called Shinzo. Do you remember Shinzo? So, I'm gonna kind of lay out the world and let me know if it starts to sound familiar. There was a girl who was looking for. Her father would tell her the stories of a hero named Shinzo. Her father was either captured or killed, and she had to then travel the world, and she had to look for Shinzo. She met a pink-haired, short boy. He wore like some like black and I think orangish, reddish armor, and he had like a staff. He was very unreliable, very flaky, but always like on the aggressive side. There was an ability. Well, he would always talk about how he was stronger than she thought he was, and he just was something happened to him to make him as weak as he is right now. But if he was at full strength, he would take care of everybody who's ever disrespected him. Through some means and some like I guess some extra stuff, a card appears and it has the symbol in the figure of a grown warrior. Okay. And I believe it even says Shinzo on it. The card goes into the small boy's like chest, and he becomes a older warrior version of himself in red armor. And he could use flame abilities. Now, same situation happens with two other characters that they meet along the way. One being a fat, overgrown, like cat lion-y character, and he would get a card of himself, and he would be like a Jack Diesel like version of a Beast Man. And then there was another like bookish glasses character, and he would get like some like water-based ability, and then they could all combine their cards to become the legendary warrior Shinzo.
That's another one. I got bits and pieces of that, but I can't remember it fully. No.
Hold on. You guys, hopefully you guys.
Yeah, hopefully, I can't remember that.
Remember Shinzo, because Shinzo was one of those ones.
Yeah, no, Rick, listen, I think I had some bangers, I'm not gonna lie. But Rick is getting into, what SpongeBob say, the deep recesses
of memory. So this was the kind of like bookish one with the water abilities. That's the main one, and then that's the lion character.
Yeah.
And then he would turn into, these are both versions of him. So this was him in full gear, and this is him when they were fully like armored.
Okay.
And then so the like fat lion one would turn into him.
Oh, okay.
And then the other one would turn into this like white haired character.
Yeah, I vaguely remember you pulling out all the like.
It's great.
Joints.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Shinzo's great. Oh yeah, this is an even better picture.
Oh, that's her. Okay.
Shinzo.
That's a good one. This video, I have a couple more, but this video has been long enough. We went over some really cool old shows. Let us know in the comments down below some shows that you think we might not remember or that you just remember off the top of your head. And what else, Rick?
We love you guys. Super Robot Monkey Team, Hyperforce, go! Fighting all the evil in Shikazoom, go! Super Robot Monkey Team, Hyperforce, go! You need it anymore. Atari, Sparks, Gibson, Nova,
Maggie Solo,
Otto,
Maggie,
Chiro.
fucking Christopher Robin Solo.
Play me out.